Hello everybody and welcome back to White Oak Farm Extended here on Farm Sim 17 with myself, Sim. Okay, now due to high demand, we are going to be doing some mowing today. And the mowers I've decided to choose are the Novacats, but we haven't got the full butterfly mower on the back, we've got the single one. I'm not really sure why I chose that, I just did. I think we don't really necessarily need the bigger one just yet, and we want to save some money because we also need to buy a Windrow and possibly a loading wagon as well, but we'll look into that. I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. Let's go ahead and get this it's a bit tight round here if I'm honest, but we'll try. Let's maneuver around like that. And we got it. Cool. We'll get it folded up here. Right, okay, so we got both of our mowers up now. Sorry, my phone was going in. I don't know if that came out on the microphone or not, but I've ignored it. So yes, we're going to be mowing some grass today, guys, like I just said. We're also at the end going to be getting our harvester ready for that field there. So we'll do that at the very end, because I don't want to do another harvesting episode just yet. So what we'll do is, at the end of this video, we'll bring all the equipment down and probably do 1 or 2 rows, and then that should be us sorted. I haven't actually chose a grass field just yet, but I'm heading up towards the arable yard for no other reason than that's where the sidle clamps are, because we're actually going to be turning the grass into silage, not hay. Ooh, frame drops there. That's the barn, I think, not the barn, what they're called, the stables. Whenever I go past the stables, it appears to give me a bit of a frame jump, and I actually know what that is. I just am yet to tell Nathan, or maybe Nathan knows himself. I'll try to get into this field here, guys, but I have no idea how to get into it. Okay, here we go. Let's just pull up here. We'll get our hazard lights on here. Get this gate open. Let's turn our hazard lights off as well, actually. Okay, yeah, I did actually start recording this video earlier, but let's just fold this front out here, and we'll fold the back out as well. But I cancelled it because I accidentally bought 2 back mowers because I'm an idiot. So I restarted the video and decided, you know what, I'm going to put the wheel cam in. So I ran out to the car and got the wheel cam, and here we are now. Now we're actually going to be going anti-clockwise around this field, because because the mower's on that side. Let's get it turned on. That's pretty loud in my earphones actually. Hopefully it's not too loud on the video. Let's turn it down a little bit. Get this front one loaded up, and I finally get to use my new buttons here on my joystick that I mapped out, so we can lower the front one and lower the back one with a touch of one button without switching tools or anything, which is pretty cool. And we're mowing. Awesome stuff. So I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit and start doing this in third person so we can actually see what we're doing. No, okay, the rear mower seems to be giving out a pretty tiny swath, which is unfortunate because I wanted a bigger one. So I think we're going to do 3 headlands. We're going to do 3 headlands with the mower like this, and then we'll start doing lengths. Actually, this field's quite small, but we're going to do 2 headlands. Change my mind, we're going to do 2 headlands because the field's pretty small. Now, some people are probably going to comment saying you do the headlands last, but then we're going to squash all of our grass when we're turning around at the end, so it doesn't make much sense to me. So we're going to do our headlands first and minimise... what's the word? Minimise, that's the one. Minimise how much grass we actually compact here. Getting up... Oh, it's going to be a tough corner, this one. Just move around. Awesome. I actually hate doing headlands with the mowers because it never comes out ideal. It always comes out a bit wonky, but let's go around this bush. We could go through it, but I don't know what's in there, so we're just going to go around it. Okay, we need to close this gate as well, actually. Let's get up as close as we can. Let's get both our mowers lifted up here whilst we go and do this. And we'll close this. Get them back, both lowered down again. Awesome. So anyway, how are you guys doing? It's been a few days since my last video. Most of you already know if you're on my social media, but I have been extremely busy with work, which is kind of good for me, because if you don't know, I'm actually saving for a house. So yeah, that's stuff to look forward to. And there is our first headland done. Let's go ahead and get our mowers lifted up here. And we'll line ourselves up with the next row here. We will miss a little bit here because I want to try and keep it straight, so we'll come back and get this in a minute. Try and straighten up this pass here. And we are away. So yeah, work does come first, guys. A lot of people do ask if YouTube's my job. No, it's not. YouTube, I don't make pretty much any money from YouTube at all. So road job does come first, obviously. I get quite bad frame drop when I'm facing this way. I'm not sure why. It was fine the other day. I think it might be something. See, the mowers are vanilla, so I can't see it being the mowers, but I've never had bad FPS on here before, which is starting to worry me a little bit. Hopefully my hard drive's not full. So we went right down to 32 FPS there from 60. Right. Tell you what, we'll just carry on doing this. I'm doing this completely wrong, but we'll come back and do it in a second. We're just going to go straight down again, try and keep this as straight as we can, or else our length's going to be wonky. Right, so we go down. We're changing our method a little bit to try and make sure we don't miss any. We're going to come right up to the bottom here and then turn around like this. Probably going to be our best solution, I reckon. Slow one back down. And away we go. So we're just going to go to this corner and then we'll start our lengths. And we're going to get the corners we also missed as well. Now I'm at a bit of a standstill, by the way, guys. I'm not sure whether I prefer the way the grass mechanics worked in 15 or 17. I mean, it's nothing to do with the grass mechanic. Obviously the grass mechanic is better in 17, but I'm on about the swaths are weird, and depending on what texture you have, they're kind of hard to see as well. So still not completely sold on the new grass. It's just a case of getting used to it, I reckon, though. Right, so let's go ahead, lower these down. And why have we got four-wheel drive on? Don't need that. And we'll make a start on our first length here. Right, sorry about that, guys. We just went and got ourselves a thumbnail, as per usual. Not sure how good that one came out. It's a bit weird. I did that one whilst I was actually in the cab. Usually I get out and do them, but yes, there we go. Really good looking setup, actually. Really do like the... Oh gosh, we're out of course a little bit. Really do love the way this Blue Power T7 looks. Probably one of my favourite tractors, I reckon. Can't believe PlayStation 4 got this one exclusively, unless of course you're PC and you can just have a mod for it. But this one, of course, is just a reskin. I think the one on the PS4 was actually done properly. Right, let's go into here. Let's line ourselves up here. Now, some of you may have noticed that we don't actually own, if you've been following the series, we don't actually own a Windrow just yet. That's kind of also the other reason why we've gone for the single back mower, because now we've got £46,000 left that we can get ourselves a Windrow with. We're going to be pretty skint after today, but I'm hoping the silage all pays for it all after a while. Haven't actually checked the BGA yet to see if it works. Getting a bit more frame drops here as well, which is a bit annoying. Only when we're facing this way, which is strange. Let's get these lifted up. And we'll move back over to this side of the field. Not sure why I'm doing it this way, I've just decided to do it this way. In fact, no, I've changed my mind again. Let's go get this bit I missed a second ago, actually. Okay, now because I'm a little bit wonky with my lengths, I think I'm just going to carry on doing it this way. Because then we could just keep this front mower lined up. And then we'll be sorted, pretty much. I think it's going to be the best solution, I reckon. So yes, we were going the wrong way, which is why people shout at me usually when I go anti-clockwise, but we did the headlands anti-clockwise, and now we're going to do it this way. Although I'm pretty sure going clockwise would have been the best thing for all of it. I'm a bit rusty, guys. I don't play it much more. I don't play it this game much anymore. I only get it when I'm not working, of course, so... Why do my four-wheel drive keep coming on here? Right, so now we'll go on this side, and then the front mower will be on the same side, which is nice. Let's go ahead and back up here. We'll do a bit in-cab. You guys seem to like the in-cab stuff, so we'll do a little bit in-cab. Got the head tracking on, of course, and wow, I've never noticed that before. There's like a handprint on the steering wheel there. I don't know if you guys can see it on Fraps or not. I don't know if Fraps is picking up on it. Missed a bit then. There's handprints on the steering wheel, which is pretty cool. Nice attention to detail there. Right, so we've got a nice little routine going on here now. I don't think we've got that much left either. Just this little bit that you can see here, or obviously the long grass. Got a nice little routine going. So we're heading down clockwise with the front mower doing all the aiming essentially. Then we'll get to the end. Let's give it a few more meters for the back mower here. Lift both of them up, and then we'll head on to the other side. That's basically what we're doing today. So then we've got to get it windrowed after, and I'm not sure. And I think we might use the Ford to do the windrowing. Say just going back to the yard to put in the mower's way, then going back down to the store, etc, etc. So yes, I think we may use the Ford to do that. I think it's got enough horsepower for it anyway. I'm hoping so. I haven't checked it just yet. But we're going to go with the Pottinger Windrow that was in Farm Sim 15 because that's my favourite. Love them. The single one's a bit too small for me and I can't bother to go up and down the field 20 times. So let's go ahead and get the Pottinger one. And we've done that. Lift up. So I think we're going to time-lapse the rest of this because you guys don't want to see me go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I'll do it in third person and I'll see you guys at the end. Right, okay, everybody, so this should be our last row here now. It's going to be a little bit tight to turn around, but yes, we got it. Missed a couple bits, as you can see, at the end here. So let's go ahead and get the little scrag ends at the end as well. But yes, we're completely done, which means we can start looking at windrows. And I'm pretty sure the windrow we want is £48,000, I think. Which means we won't be able to afford it anyway, but we'll see. We'll see how much it is. I'm not sure definite just yet. Okay, let's just get these bits that we've missed. Now what I'm going to do to get the T7 out the way is first of all get it turned off. And we're going to go into the next field and wait, because off camera I think I'm going to do another one. Unless you guys want to see me do another grass field, then let me know in the comment section below. But yes, we're going to do this field as well after. Let's go ahead, leave it here. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it like that. So we're going to jump into the Ford and start doing some windrow shopping. Okay, so we've just picked up the Ford from the animal yard right here. We're going to take it down to the store, which is literally just around this corner, and get our new windrow hooked up. Pretty sure most of you know exactly which one I got when I was explaining it a second ago, but for those of you that didn't, well, I'll show you that. Let's get our indicator on here. I wish there's some sort of indication in the cab that tells you. That's kind of a reflection on the front loader there, but I mean on the dashboard. And there is our beautiful little windrow, although I'm pretty sure we're going to have trouble picking this up because it's a bit cramped in here. Bit random, if you're still here, this is for you. If you are a YouTuber yourself, if you make YouTube videos of anything, farm sim, spin tires, ATS, GTA, anything, then make sure you add me on Discord. Well, join the Discord group, I should say. Let's get our beacons on here a minute. Okay, yeah, make sure you add me on Discord, or even like my Facebook page, which is similar, it'll be in the description somewhere. Because I have some big news coming up very, very soon. There's been a long bit of work in the process, but it's finally all coming together right now. So it's still not definite, but it could benefit you guys as YouTubers a lot. So yes, make sure you add me on Discord or like my Facebook page for more information on that when it's released. But yeah. Okay guys, so we're just coming back towards the field here now. We've got the windrow on the back and we're ready to go. I probably should take the front loader off, but never mind. Doesn't matter too much. It won't get in the way, I don't think. And the gate, I forgot I closed the gate. Dang it. Just go ahead and open this again. Let's get this in the field without getting stuck if we can. Awesome. Look at that. Okay. So we're going to do the head and last on this one. Because it usually gets messed up anyway when I'm doing my lengths. So yes, we're going to do that last. Let's go ahead and close that gate before we begin. And we'll get this folded down. Yes. Right, now we are going to use GPS for this because I want to keep it as neat as possible. So we're going to go to working length, which I'm pretty sure is not 9.6 meters. I think it's just 9. It's 9.3. Okay, it's 9.3. So we're going to reset the offset here. And we're just going to do 9. We'll do 9 meters exactly. I think that's going to be the best solution. And we'll begin with this. Let's go ahead and get her booted up. And then when she's up to our proper speed, we'll let her down. Don't need our beacons on, don't even know why they're on anymore. And we'll get this lowered down. So there we go. This is my first ever spot of windrowing on Farm Sim 17. Even on Goldcrest, I don't think we did any windrowing, did we? Did we do any windrowing? I don't think we did. No, we just used the swaths coming out the back of the harvester, that's what we did for our bales. So, can't really see if we're doing a good job or not, because it's pretty much camouflaged, which is the thing I was on about earlier, which I'm not a fan of, but whatever. Let's go as far as we can go here. Get her lifted up. And we'll go into our next lane. GPS on. Get it lower down. It doesn't matter if we mess up the bottom just yet, because of course we're doing our last little headland windrow at the end as well, which should tidy up all the edges. Right, actually, one more thing, guys, is I've had a couple of comments now. Not too many people, but some of you, most of you knew actually. But I've had a few people ask me in previous videos if Uncut Thursdays is coming back. That's up to you guys once again. So if you want Uncut Thursdays to come back, there'll be a poll in the top right corner now. Hopefully, if I remember to do it, just click yes or no whether you want Uncut Thursdays back. If you don't know what Uncut Thursdays are, maybe you're new to the channel, is every Thursday I'll release a video with no jump cuts or anything. It's just me, press record, talk for like half hour with you guys, just do some real farming without editing and stuff, so you know that I'm not messing up and stuff like that. And we hit upload, basically. There's no... Well, there's a tiny bit of it. Not when I say editing, I mean I put the music and stuff in, of course, and the annotations and stuff, but I don't cut the video, so I'm going to call... That's why it's called Uncut Thursday, not Unedited Thursday. So there's no cut footage, basically. So yeah, if you do want that back, make sure you click... make sure you vote. I'm not too bothered either way, because I enjoy... I enjoy both videos. Right, okay, everybody, so this is our very, very, very last row here, and of course we've got to do the headland after, so we should be able to do that in one big sweep. So we'll just come towards the end here. There's the whole field, we missed one tiny bit of grass, which isn't too bad. It's better than what we used to do on 15, that's for sure. But yeah, that's completely it. So let's get to the end of here. We are going to start our headland. Not sure how far down we should go. Probably try and match up with this row next to us here. Go as far down to the bush as we can go. Stop! Get it lifted up. And we'll turn the GPS off now, because we'll do the rest by eye, I reckon. Oh, I'm still in reverse. Well done, Simulate. Well done, Sim. Right. So straighten up before we begin, because the idea of this is to make it neater. And let's begin. So we'll keep paying attention to this left windrow here. We're going to try and get it as neat as we can and as close as we can to the hedge. So I've made my mind up. The mod I wanted, like I just said a minute ago, isn't released yet, so we're just going to get a loading wagon, I think. I think it's going to be the best solution. Let's take this nice and neat. Not sure, I haven't actually looked at the loading wagons yet. I'm not sure which ones are actually available, because like I just said, I've not actually looked at any of the loading wagons just yet. So we've got £18,000. If we can't get a good one for £18,000, then I think we'll just rent or lease one for now, until of course we can afford to buy one properly, because I don't see the point personally in buying one that I don't actually want. I'd rather save up a little bit longer and get one that I actually do want. I might get it in real life as well, by the way, guys. If I'm going to be getting something expensive, I'll just wait a bit longer and get the better version of it instead of getting one because I can afford it at the time. Like cars, for example. Currently looking at a car in real life, and I was thinking if I'm going to be paying that much money, I just will save up a little bit longer and get a car that I really, really, really want. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. So, I can't remember where we actually started. This could be a tight squeeze, but we'll try and do our best here. Now, where did we start? Right here, by the look of it. Let's go ahead and get it lifted up, turned off. Oh, wrong selection. Turned off. And folded away like so. Not done a bad job, guys. It's pretty neat, actually, for me. If you guys have seen my previous mowing videos on Farm Sim 15, you know that they come out pretty messy, usually. Loading wagons, loading wagons. What should... Would this tractor be able to pull a loading wagon? Possibly. But we do actually own this this windrow, so I'm going to keep it in this field, and then we'll drive the Ford back down to the store again. And probably should do this all in one go, but I wasn't sure what we were doing just yet. Let's go ahead and pull this out here. Let's get it disconnected, and we'll see what loading wagons we actually have, because I'm not sure just yet. So loading wagons, probably just the Pottinger. I can't afford any of them, actually. This one's 31,000, this one's 13,000. What is the difference? So I think for now, we can't afford any of them. So what we're going to do is just rent the small Pottinger one, which is here. Select that, we'll lease that. How much is it going to cost us? £3,410. Perfect. So hopefully we'll get our money back for this. So I'm definitely going to do this field after. And we'll try and maximise the amount of grass we get. To be fair, actually, I should have mowed this and windrowed it first. Then we could have got lots and lots of grass into the thing without spending any more money. But yes, I'm going to head down and collect this, and I'll meet you guys back here at this field here. Right, okay, everybody, so we are pretty much back at... Well, in fact, we are back at the field now. The gate came up a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Let's just get into here. Awesome, and we are now ready to... do we need to unfold this? Apparently not. We get this turned on, so we're going to try and maximise, like I said a minute ago, the amount of grass we pick up in the hour that we've got this thing. If not, we'll just have to pay another £3,000, basically. And let's begin picking up this. It's a bit of a random start, but the button I was pressing wasn't actually working, which was annoying. So this is what picking up grass looks like in Farm Sim 17, hey? First time I've done it, guys, so... can't actually see the Windrow. There it is. Let's turn into this lane. Right, the one thing I've just noticed about this loading wagon, let me just turn this corner a minute, is when you're on the outside, it sounds like there's someone underneath it with one of those ratchet things. You can hear it sounds like someone's ratcheting something. Not sure what that's meant to be. That might just be the inner workings of the loading wagon itself, but ah, dang it, who left the gate open? People are always leaving this gate open. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. It sounds like definitely sounds like someone's using a ratchet spanner on this. Right, so slight change of plan. We're not going back to the yard. We are going down to the BGA, which there's actually a road here I didn't know about, which probably would have cut our journeys in half. So let's see where this road takes us. I'll just turn my mini-map off there. So yeah, we're going to take this all down to the BGA because I have no intention of giving it to the animals just yet because we don't actually own any animals just yet. So we're just going to sell the silage and that will fund our animals. So technically it's for animals, but in a different way. And apparently it's down the bottom of this road. So let's hope it is. Surprisingly, I'm still getting comments as well, guys, about this apparently is not a New Holland. No, this is not a Ford, it's a New Holland with Ford stickers on it. That's actually the opposite to what you guys are saying. The guys that are saying that, this used to be a Ford before it was a New Holland. Well-known fact. It was a well-known fact, actually. It was actually the last Ford that they built, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the last Ford that Ford Agri built. Right, so there's the BGA, and there's the silo clamps. Where's the gate to the BGA? Right, so let's get this gate open here. It's a double gate. And let's see how much mass we're actually bringing in here. How much forage. So we've got to weigh ourselves in and then out and see how much is removed, basically. Can't see there's a tree in the way. So we've got 11,987... What is that? Kilograms, pounds? I have no idea. We just use tons where I'm from, so it doesn't really help us that much. And we're going to unload to here. Now I'm pretty sure we still got to do this manually. Yep, so left control I will start unloading this. Oh gosh, that fills up quick. That ratio's definitely a bit broken on this game. That is not what I had in the back of my forage wagon. That's way too much. I think I remember Dave telling me something about that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the back closed again. So yeah, I'm going to head back to the yard now, guys. If you did enjoy, please tap that thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been, as of yet, unnamed. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one.